Hey guys, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Jeremy, and we're Pastor Aaron's kids. Before we get started with today's lessons, if you want to stop the video now and go to the Logan Sport Church YouTube page, we have a playlist set up that has the kids' favorite songs from Kidstuff that Jenny Copy plays for them every week. So if you want to stop it now, do that and go to the YouTube page and do some worship with your kids before you start the lesson.
So as you guys know, today is Easter. So I'm going to tell you an Easter story. Jeremy's going to go through a little bit of a lesson and tell you a short activity that you can do with your kids, and then we'll show you a craft to keep your kids occupied for a little bit longer. So I'm going to start out with Easter story. This is Mark 16. When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Salome brought spices so that they might go to anoint Jesus' body. Very early on the first day of the week, just after sunrise, they were on their way to the tomb, and they asked each other, "Who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb?" But when they looked up, they saw that the stone, which was very large, had been rolled away. As they entered the tomb, they saw a young man dressed in a white robe sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. "Don't be alarmed," he said. "You are looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He has risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him. But go, tell the disciples and Peter, he is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him, just as he told you." So Jeremy has some questions.
Yes, so after I ask a question, feel free to pause the video and talk to your kids about the question, and then we'll give you the answer about 5 seconds after. So the first question is, how many people came to the tomb to help prepare Jesus for burial?
There were 3 people there.
And then the next question is, did they think that the stone was going to be rolled away when they walked up to the tomb?
No, they didn't. They were worried that the stone would be too heavy for them to roll away themselves.
Was the stone there when they showed up?
No, the stone had actually been rolled away.
And who was in the tomb?
A man dressed in a white robe, so probably an angel.
And what did they do when they saw the man?
They were alarmed.
So, those are some questions you can go over with your kids. But the next thing is, you can act out this activity with your kids. So, grab a bunch of blankets, grab some sheets and some books, and make a fort in one of your rooms in your house that's the tomb. And then you can put like a stuffed animal or a baby doll inside of the tomb and make it be Jesus. And then have the kids act like Mary Magdalene, Mary, and Salome, and come up to the tomb and see that the tomb is opened and that there's no Jesus there anymore. And then you guys, as the parents, one of you can be in the tomb as the person, as the messenger, letting them know that Jesus is risen, and so that they can act it out and remember what happened on Easter Sunday.
So now we can go to craft time. We made a little bit of a craft, and it's the stone and the rock that Jesus was buried in. And then you can move the stone over, and the tomb is empty, and there's an angel there. So we're going to show you how to make this. All you need is a sheet of paper. We drew the big rock that Jesus was buried in, and then we drew the entrance to the tomb.
And then if you want to, in the top corner, cut about 3 inches of a square out to make a circle, and then you can make the tomb after you cut that out so that you have more space for your tomb.
And then you need scissors, obviously, to cut everything out. Just some crayons. We used gray and yellow, but you can use whatever you want to do. You can be as creative and as colorful as you want. You can either, first you can use a popsicle stick. All we did was we cut a little slit in the tomb entrance, and we stuck the popsicle stick into where the entrance of the tomb is, like so, through the back. And then we put tape on the back side of the popsicle stick, like so. And then what you do is you can, I'll take this one off. You can put the stone right on top of it, and it will stay. And then you can move it in and out. We use tape, but you can use glue. You can really have fun with it, make it your own, and do whatever you want. And then You can draw an angel in there if you want, because that is how the story is. You can also, if you want, draw some stick figures of Mary and Mary Magdalene and Solomon. And yeah, do what you want to do with it. Make it fun, make it creative.
And then if you don't have popsicle sticks, you can just take a piece of paper, fold it up really small a couple times so it's really thick and sturdy, and you can use that instead of a popsicle stick.
Yeah. So there you go, parents. You have a craft and an activity that you can do with your kids. And I hope, kids, that you learned a little bit about Jesus and his greatness. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.